What's up, guys? The Illuvium Overworld beta is here. I got to participate in it. Illuvium has been hyped up as the first AAA blockchain game. Let's see if it lives up to the hype. So first of all, this is just a beta, so it's not representative of the final product. What is Illuvium? It's an open world fantasy battle game where you capture monsters and then battle with them. There's also resources that you need to collect in order to upgrade things, and you get to go around these very gorgeous landscapes. You can like quintuple jump and use your jetpack, and it's a ton of fun to just jump around. The opening island looks gorgeous. I will say I wish there was a little bit more instruction for what you were supposed to do. I spent 20 minutes running around this island trying to figure it out. Once you get to the center of the island, you'll find some consoles where you can check out a bunch of different information. One of them has your inventory, one has a forge, one has a leaderboard. If you go into your inventory, you can check out things like your minables, your harvestables, your craftables. You can see which alluvials you have, your armaments, your equipment. These cured shards are what you'll be capturing the alluvials with. They're effectively Pokeballs. I don't know if I can say that, but yeah, I mean, they're Pokeballs. Then you can go and check out different things you can forge, like weapons and suits. But here I finally go back to the beginning of the level, figure out what I'm supposed to do. I click on the location where we can go and start playing. I'm going to go into stage 1 here, and we'll check it out. So once you load into a stage, you're going to be able to run around, forage, mine, and get into encounters. You see that orb floating on the left. We're going to go attempt to shoot that thing in a second, and that's how you get into encounters and battle alluvials. So when you go to shoot these orbs, you get one shot basically, and you need to hit the center. If you jump and then aim while you're falling, you go slow motion. You need to hit the center of those orbs or they just disappear like that. I missed, and now that thing is gone forever until you leave the instance and come back in. That thing will just be gone. You ruined it. Well, I ruined it. I missed my shot.
This looks good.
Then you go around and you just forge things. Forage, you mine, you get minerals, you get resources, you get gems, and you keep looking for more encounters. So here we got another shot. I'm going to attempt to shoot it correctly this time. Slow motion. Got him. We're going to bounce back up here, and you can then go into a fight. However, at this point I was pretty understated, I guess, and I also just didn't have any cool weapons or anything, so I decided I wanted to go back and make a new sword. This Thorn Slayer seemed pretty cool. It does physical attack times 200. All I need is to forge this nature gem, which I know that I can, so I go ahead, forge this gem. I now have all the pieces that I need to get the sword. There it is, Thorn Slayer 1. I'm going to forge it up, and boom, I now have a kick-ass sword. And it goes straight into your storage, not into your bag or whatever. It's not equipped. So I have to go run over here to the inventory and find my armaments, and then you right-click, and now it is in your possessions. Now, if I check out my inventory, I can see in the encounter equipment, there she is, the Thorn Slayer 1. Let's go. Here we go, back into the Crimson Waste. This time, though, I pick stage 0. We're going to look for a little bit easier encounters. Let's see if we can't shoot this orb. Dead center, slow motion. I go up for the shot, take aim. It's not a good shot, so I just back off, because if you don't back off and you miss, it just goes away. So we take a second shot, nice slow motion, got him, perfect shot. Now we go up here and we can get into this encounter. So first I'm going to scan it and just see which alluvials there are that we're going to be fighting against. And then if you don't think you can win, you can just not go in. I'm fighting against 3 alluvials here, which is I'm outnumbered. You only start with 2.
Here we go.
And so I don't really know if I'm going to be able to win this. And if I do win, I don't know if I'm going to be able to capture anything. But I'm going for it. All right, so here we're going to do battle. I get to select whichever ones I want. I've only got 2 right now, so I'm going to be using both. I also equip my sword that we created, and so you can position your alluvials wherever you want. The other alluvials, the opponents, are going to attack whichever is closest, so I put my one with the highest HP up front, and then I put everything else close behind, so we can start attacking immediately and try and get like a 1-on-3 scenario happening here, and hopefully take them out one by one. And here we go. We do indeed succeed with my little strategy there. And we now have a shot to capture one of these 3 alluvials. Things keep escaping, so don't have high hopes here. But this was the first time I had a sword, so who knows? Maybe this will work. Hey, we got him. We got our first ever alluvial, a lesser fire drake. Very cool. You can see some stats on it, and it looks like we get a shot now to capture another one. So we still have energy. You can see that bar across the top. I have 62 left. The more you have across the top, the more chances you'll have to capture things. The more alluvials you use in order to do the fight, it also uses up that bar. So the less alluvials that you use to start the fight, the better off your odds are in actually capturing these things at the end of the fight. So if you could win with only using 1 alluvial, that'd be great. It looks like we just got a second one after hours of playing and not getting a single one. We've now gotten 2 in 1 single fight, so that is pretty cool. And we actually have some leftover energy here, so we're going to go for the third one. See if we can't go 3 for 3 and capture 3 alluvials. Sometimes they break out at this point. But no, we go 3 for 3. We have captured all 3 alluvials that we fought, and we now have 5 total alluvials. So that is pretty cool. Now I get to do a little celebration, and the instance closes. Now we go back to just more harvesting, foraging, etc. Getting resources, upgrading our equipment, and then eventually, getting more alluvials. And that's pretty much it.
This looks good.
So that was my time in the Illuvium Overworld beta. I spent about 2 to 3 hours playing over the last 2 days, and overall, I would say I had a very good time. In the pros column, I would say that the battling is really smooth. It feels good. As far as auto battlers go, I'm not normally a fan, but it does feel like there's enough things that you can do to affect the outcome, such as positioning your alluvials, picking which ones you want to use in every single battle, using up your resources. You can equip weapons and things like that. So overall, I love the battling. Also, the environments look incredible. There's not that many stages you can go to at this point, but even still, there's a wide variety of, well, I'm going to say flora and fauna. I don't even know what that is, but there's a lot of it. Who knows? But it looks absolutely top-notch, gorgeous. The weapon feels good, firing it, the slow motion. I love quadruple jumping and using the jetpack. That is a ton of fun to move around the map with that. I hope to level up my jetpack and my jumping. I hope I get more stamina so I can just jump and fly forever because it feels really, really good. In the cons column, I would put gathering resources was really boring at some points. Sometimes I'd run around for like 4 to 10 minutes or something and just not find more resources. So that kind of got really old. Also, the voice acting was good.
This looks good.
But maybe a little bit repetitive because you're constantly gathering things. So they keep telling you, this looks good.
Good.
Overall, I'm super excited to check out the game as it continues to progress. It definitely is the first AAA blockchain game, and I can't wait to see what they do with it in the future. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the beta. Are you guys going to be checking it out when it drops? Let me know. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more coverage of blockchain gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.